Good afternoon and welcome to AARKJ Kiryoku Jiu Jitsu, and today we'll be going over some variations of the armbar. We've gone over the first basic armbar from the guard, and then we went over a variation of armbar from Gatami. Okay, so today we're going to go over two variations of an armbar again from the guard, one from a scenario from ground and pound. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is I'm going to have Tracy in my guard. Now there's a lot of ways to do this variation of an armbar, okay? And what I'm going to start to do from here is I'm going to look for the arm that I'm going to attack, and in this case I'm going to go ahead and attack this arm. What I want to do is whenever I'm grappling, I like to keep my hands open pretty much. And as far as like how I'm swinging through, I like to call that threading the needle. Okay, I'm going to thread my hand from the inside and out right here. Okay, now there's a couple of things that are going on while I do that. The first thing is I'm going to go ahead and open up my guard as I'm threading my arm through, my hand through. Okay, and you notice I'm keeping more of my hand's position like a knife edge right here as I thread it through. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead right behind her tricep area. Now as I go ahead and thread the needle, I want to go ahead and at the same time open up my guard. Okay, and later on I'll show you what's going on this side right here. But as I come up here, I'm going to go ahead and attack her tricep. I'm going to lift it up. As I lift it up, I'm going to go ahead and pull her arm in, and I'm going to pull it in right into my shoulder area right here, and I'm going to crimp down with my neck and my shoulder right here. So it's almost like I'm making a telephone call right here. Okay. From here, what I want to do is I'm going to cause a hyperextension with this arm. Now, when I go ahead and do that, I want to focus solely on that joint. I don't want to go ahead and disperse when I start to press down. I don't want to disperse all the pressure all right across my arm. I want focus and pressure right down on that joint as I go ahead and pull in. Now, from here, I can, depending on your the person's skill set, you can go ahead and cause a submission from here. As you notice, I'm in an open guard. I want to go ahead and squeeze really tight. Okay. And I have a knife edge right here, and I'm focused on the elbow. Now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and push down on that one. It's going to cause a submission. Now, again, depending on the skill set of the person you're grappling, you might want to have a better control points or control position so they're not able to squirm out of it. So from here, what I want to do in this position is I want to go ahead and push Tracy's head to the side. As I push it to the side, I'm going to bring my opposite knee, and my shin is going to be placed right across her throat, or her throat right here. Okay? And what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go ahead and pinch my legs together really tight to create pressure. And then, again, I'm going to go ahead and create downward pressure on that joint. Okay. Now, later on, I'm going to show you from a different angle. Let's say I'm not comfortable in this position. I don't feel grounded. What I want to do now is, I want to go into a watching TV position. What I want to do is I take my knife edge. I want to drive it across her tricep area right here. As I drive it across, I want to push her arm this way. Okay, so as I push it, it should be positioned to that her elbow is facing that way. Okay, as I push it, I want to go ahead and go with it and position my body sideways. Okay, again, I'm watching TV, just like I'm watching TV right here. Again, I'm creating distance. I'm pushing my shin right to her side of her neck right here, and I'm squeezing down with my leg, and I'm going to pull in with the elbow. Okay, again, I'm attacking it. Focus on the elbow joint right here. Okay, creating that submission. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at it from a different angle. In this position, okay, as I thread the needle through, I'm going to go ahead and pop up into an open guard. Okay, as I'm in an open guard, I'm posting my foot on her hips, I'm kind of squeezing down. One of the things that I'd like to do is I want to make sure that my legs are clearing her arm, or just right underneath her armpit. Okay, because later on, as I start to turn, I don't want her arm to be in the way, so when I'm in an open guard, I want to somewhat clear her arm. As I thread my hand through threading the needle, I'm going to catch her tricep right here, I'm going to pull her arm right to my neck, and I'm going to crimp down. Okay? And this is what's going on the other side, which you were not able to see earlier. Okay? From this position, I want to go ahead and push Tracy's head. I'm going to go ahead. This is where I go ahead and bring my shin right across her neck right here. Okay, again, I'm squeezing my legs together, and I'm bringing pressure down on that joint. Now, again, if I'm not comfortable, I want to go ahead and get a better feel. I feel grounded a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and take my knife edge. I'm going to drive it right across her tricep. As I drive it, I'm going to go ahead and come off to the side right here. Okay, everything. I'm still crimping down on her hand right across my shoulder and my neck. Okay, now her elbow is pointing that way. Okay, so now what I want to do now is I want to attack. My angle of attack is I'm going to go ahead and create pressure coming in. I'm going to go ahead and hug that arm in. I have pressure on my legs, and I'm going to hug into it. Okay? So let's go ahead and look at it a little faster from this viewpoint. On the other side. And that is a variation